Ladies and gentlemen, I make the best swords. And I can either sell it for gold or store it, because then it makes me money on its own. I already have 38,000. In that case, let's just increase my sword's value a bunch. And now if I want to get more swords, well, I kind of have to do it myself by mining a bunch of random dirt blocks that fall on my table. Inside contains secret and rare ores that I will be using. Why is this one green? Adamantium rare? This should be good then. Also, whenever I get enough gold, I can just buy a bunch of different hilts, but it looks like the next one costs 250,000. Back to making money then. Once I make the blade, I have to hammer it out all nice and straight. Now that I think about it, you can kind of use this tactic for people too, huh? And I only have a simple etching right now, which is just a straight line up my sword, but whenever I put the shine to it, it starts looking nice. Yeah, this cuts well. The uncommon peasant blade, which will make me 620 a minute. Gimme. However, my order is now for a common blade, so I actually need to look at what ores are in here, and hopefully whatever these orange ores are just very common. Or whatever this blue one is. This has to be something fun. Oh, that's an ultra rare diamond that I used. Oh, okay. What kind of sword am I about to make whenever I use diamonds for it? Only one way to find out. Hammer it down, etch it on up, and shine her on through. Has it cut? Well, another 628 a minute. Gimme. You know what? Screw the customer. I'm making the most rare sword I can. I just have to peek at what ore is inside each dirt, and then I just need to pick the most valuable one. Like whenever I find ultra rare diamonds like this, yes. And it looks like this is just another iron. So give me this copper instead. How much does this bad boy make? 535. Put it in the store. And then let's just sell some of my lame blades, because it looks like I'm making 45 a second right now. That's nice. Why is this box glowing? Oh, it's because I can upgrade my stations if I so desired. I do desire, but right now I desire something else. Wait, I might be able to make a common sword. I just need like crummy rocks, which crummy rocks I think I've just gotten. You know what? Let me upgrade my hammer's power, and its speed, and its power, and its speed, and then its power. This should just make it where I can hammer stuff a lot quicker, and I don't know if it makes it any more valuable or what. Can I buy a different sketch? 50K? What do I look like, a guy who's rich? At least, I'm not quite yet. Yes, a common peasant blade peasant sword. And now it looks like Paige just wants a golden sword. You and me both, Paige. Also, mining speed, mining power, mining speed, mining power. And one more power. This is gold. Wow, that's crazy how that just kind of worked out like that. Game, you got any more hidden in there? This is blue, that's probably good. Mithril, uncommon. And this is shiny, so I'll just take you. This should end up being a pretty good sword. Oh yeah, this thing's glowing green. That's usually a good sign. Thank you, game. This is using a few rare materials. It cuts quite nicely, at least. How much? 558? Store it. I see that I can sell one too. I'm not sure if this sells to the customer. Oh, it does. Looks like I need to go make a new sword whilst I wait for a new job to come in. This is gold, so I want it, and this is shiny, so I want it. I wish I could get some more rocks to drop, because then I think I could really get things going. Oh, now this is a good-looking weapon. And etch. Looks like the sword sucks, but it contains gold, so I'm still gonna hang on to it. And now it looks like I've got some good materials. Give me this mithril. What are you? Something not good. I think those are steel, so I'll take that, no issue, and give me another piece of steel. I can go ahead and smelt these bad boys down. And how much do I need for a new blade? I can't look anymore. Oh, this thing looks beautiful. Well, this sword is not as good as I thought it was. Scrap it. Oh, you're back. You were able to survive but didn't kill your enemy? I feel like that's better than you being dead, right? Now what kind of sword do you want, Peter Pan? Can I have a sword within 10 minutes? Yes. Here, you can have this uncommon one. Best of luck on your quest, friend. Ooh, it looks like I got some really rare adamantite. We could have ourselves a good sword. Just keep giving me rare ores, game. No. That is not rare. This is fine. This is gonna be the rarest ore. This is pitch black, actually. Is this something new? No, it's just anything random. Okay. This sword at least has a super rare material in it, and it cuts quite nicely, so I'm hoping this is going to be worth something at least. 450 a minute? That pretty much replaces the sword I just sold to that guy. It looks like if I increased crucible capacity, then I might be able to make even crazier swords. How'd you do? Oh, he succeeded and killed his enemy? I knew I was good at what I did. What do you want then? Same thing? Here, you can have this really bad sword. Do your best not to die, but I don't really care in the end. I think I've just gotten 2 rare ores, 3 rare ores. One of you be something extremely rare? I think you're silver. This might be the best sword that I've ever made. I have to take great care of it. Hammer it out perfectly so there's no dead spots. Etch my classic brand of a straight line onto it. And shine her on up, please. Let's see how it cuts. Ready, go. All right, no, this cuts well. Oh, it's the first ever rare sword I've made. Almost 1,000 gold a minute. Store that bad boy for me. Thank you. I've officially gotten over 50K, meaning I can buy this Stripes etch. How do you do this? Just... Does this give me more money then, because I've done that now? Or did I just waste 50 grand? Oh, I can't wait to find out. Survey says I think I wasted 50 grand. However, I did just find 2 mithril ingots. Scratch that and make it 3 mithril ingots. Can I get one more for a full-on mithril sword? No, that's fine. Give me whatever this is. This is already going to be a great sword. And I can't help but notice that I've leveled up in the corner all the way up to level 16. Do I get better materials the higher my level is? Also, look at how you can just cut this thing. 628? Wow, better than usual. Hey man, what do you want? Failed your mission? Didn't kill your enemy? Sounds like a you problem. Ooh, double sword value after an ad. Sounds like a good idea to me. 128 a second? Wow. You have a sword of at least common to challenge a dragon? Sure. Have this sword that's not as good as anything. Alright, best of luck. Dragons are deadly, so don't die. And yeah, I just keep finding rare ores now that my level keeps going up. So hopefully, by heating that up, dropping all this in... Yeah, that's 1,000 gold a minute. That is one that I will take gladly. I've also done just a little bit of pay to win, because there's something that I want to see. Can I make better swords when I increase my crucible capacity? 1.75 million? Well, that's psychotic. Oh yeah, I can also just upgrade my hammer's power and my hammer's speed. So now I should be able to straighten these swords out, no problem. Alright game, give me something good. There's mithril, yes please. And adamantite, yes. And then some gold. My other 2 ores suck, but that's fine, we're on a roll. I think this is silver or tin or something. And you're like coal or whatever, so give me the iron. Throw all of these together, and now I wonder if my sword's just gonna be worth that much more money. And shining this thing sure does take some work, huh? Alright, make a really weird cut in it and see. 728 a minute, which is better than my average. You have a custom job that contains tin? Probably. Oh yeah, the one I just made. Here you go. Alright game, give me nothing but rare ores, please. And now I can't help but notice that whenever the sword comes to its common phase, it does say peasant blade, peasant hilt, which makes me wonder that if I sell my sword to somebody, go into the forge and hopefully find some rare materials like this adamantite and aluminum, huh? I didn't realize I've never discovered aluminum before until this day, but I guess stranger things have happened before. Smelt all of this down and then buy the hero's blade. Wait, no, the hero hilt. 250,000 for both? I thought it was 50K. Why is this sword giving me 1,000 a minute? What made this sword the most profitable thing in the world? Was it just using aluminum instead? I don't know, but in that case, increase my sword value just a bunch. Now my sword should be worth more, and I'm almost making $100 a second. And this one is using aluminum, and it's almost 1,000 again. I see. Aluminum is the key to success. So much so that just 20% of it and some mithril will give me another 1,000 a second sword. Enough to then boost my sword value to where I'm making over 100 a second now. Ooh, and I can double sword value after an ad again? How fun. Oh, look at that money raking in. Now, I think aluminum is this really shiny one, so hopefully I can just get a bunch of that. Or I don't, and then I just have to sell my sword. Either one works. You want a sword that contains diamond? Do I have one of those lying around? Yeah, right here. Here, have one for 8,000. Then I can bump my sword value up again. And now I'm ready to make a sword that's gonna just make me the richest man in the kingdom. And I think this is all aluminum, which judging from recent trends means I'm about to be the richest man in the kingdom. And slice, 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 slice. Survey says 3.3 thousand a second. No, that felt good. That's good to me. Thanks, game. Let's go ahead and just increase my sword value once more. That way the profits really start to roll in. After a while of forging, I'm level 29, and now my sword value is 100%. Almost at 150 a second. Time to just keep making swords until I get something pretty cool. I've got a sword with 2 mithril and adamantite and what I think is 2 aluminum. If this is correct, this means this is about to be the most valuable sword I've ever created. And survey says it's somehow not because it's tin and copper, not aluminum. Get it out of here. What do you want? A sword for iron? Sure. Have this really old sword that sucks. Go get him, man. Poor guy doesn't know he's about to die. I apparently just discovered titanium, which is rare. The issue is it looks exactly like every other material that's very common. I've also made enough swords that I'm level 40, and I have a double sword multiplier, so I'm making 282 a second now. And titanium ends up being... wow, that's money. Alright game, more titanium then please. Is that a diamond? Wow, this might be the best sword I've created yet. All I had to do was hit level 40 and suddenly my life got better. And survey says 3.6. Honestly, not half bad. And now I've gotten very hungry after the fact that I've made 3 trillion swords, it feels like, so I'm just gonna let the money pile up while I go make dinner. Well, I'm back, and I realize now that I have enough money where I can make the hero blade, so I'm just a little bit curious on if this is actually gonna end up being worth more, or if my time is being wasted. Well, it cuts pretty good. The question is it's worth a lot? That's a lot of money. Is that because I have that random mithril and tungsten ingot in? It's pretty much like double the price of all my other swords. What am I about to be able to create then? Shine this puppy up real quick. And cut this stupid straw man down. Survey says this one sucks. However, I can scrap it for 18,000. So if I just scrap a couple of these or sell it for 18k, that gives me another 250,000. So I can go back to mining for ores, which then means I can buy a hero hilt and make a whole new looking sword. Shine, shine, shine away, my friend. So what are we at for this? 5.51k. That's actually the best sword that I've ever made. Let me just make a few more of these bad boys then. Hold on. Why does this one suck so much? Whatever, let's just scrap all my like really bad swords. I feel like this one has to be a good sword. It's blue, and blue has never steered me wrong before. The survey says, or it's common. How? It has mithril. Well, this is level 50, so I'm only assuming I'm about to get nothing but rare ores. And I think this is actually all nothing but rare ores. Oh man, I'm ready. This will be the best sword that I've ever made. This thing is actually a diamond sword. This is straight out of Minecraft. What is this? Shine her on up and see, please. Survey says 3.29k a minute. Yeah, it's a rare diamond sword. Well, it's gotten to the point where I'm making over 640 a second, so I feel like I'm good to just leave this game alone for a few months and come back to it later. Curious to see what I'll make after all that.